Welcome, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm Key, and this is our doorway. We passing the doorway now. We're in the Akashic Records. Gemini, let's see what's in store for you guys for June 2019. I woke up this morning and real early, and in my mind's eye, a song came into mind, and maybe you know it, maybe you don't. Whenever you get a chance, check it out. By Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good. Go, go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny Be Good. And I was wondering, why would I think of that? Oh, and Happy Memorial Day. So I said, you know what? Like any human being, let's check to see why that particular song. And from the artist, I knew it was from Chuck Berry. And what flashed into my mind's eye again was, and you could tell my time period, Back to the Future. That's when I heard that song. But that was not the only time I heard that song. My grandfather used to play his album. Oh, wow. And he was of the military as well. So maybe that was a significance. I don't know. I know I'm not the only one. And when I looked at Chuck Berry's birth month and date, October 18th was his birthday. And he's a Libra. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense. He's another air sign. All right. And that connection is like everything has a connection. Even how, because he wanted to put in the verse that a black boy can play the guitar, but he changed it to a country boy can play the guitar so he could get more airplay. I mean, to be of that color and to sing the lyrics that was different, even the genre in which he was playing, that took a lot of guts. So he wanted his songs to be universal, where everybody could relate to it. And I thought that was very logical. And I'm like, well, that would make sense. He is a Libra. So why put something that is of Libra in a Gemini's reading, you may ask? Well, the lyrics, go, go, Johnny, go. Yeah. Johnny Be Good. All air signs have a connection. So we'll see. So let's see what's in store for you guys. Woo. Oh, yeah. Wants to get started right away. All right, let me put the angels card to see the energy. 322. All right. And we'll go from there. All right, all right, all right, all right. It's like, come on, go, go, go. All right, so heart's desire. Let's see. Wow, okay. So, Gemini, you're taking action. You're taking action in the month of June. So we're in your house, the third house. You're starting to make the right connections. We were just talking about that, right? Okay, right. The right connections. The idea in question. So if you had any idea that was in question, ask yourself, when you have that idea, it has to be entwined to a reason behind that, like we were mentioning earlier. For example, Chuck Berry, Go Johnny Go. Okay? Get your ideas going. So if you're wondering, should you or should you not? If you have idea, maybe you just should. Go. Go, Gemini, go. Go. Go, Gemini, go, go, go. Come on now. You got it. You're in the 6th house, and you're all about giving. You're giving as a full-time job. So whatever, this would explain why the Libra that scales, and even Virgo. It's like, are you doing something logical? Yes, you are. You have thought about this before, I feel. But let's keep going. Whatever you're about to do is going to be a full-time job, but it's something you've been wanting to do, though. I'm getting that feeling again. So serving, do it a little at a time. Yes. It's like going, when looking at this vegetables and fruits, I believe it's vegetables and, yeah, vegetables, fruits. Again, I don't know who's watching this. Masculine, feminine, male, female, it does not matter in the doorway in the library. We all got to read and learn, right? Have you ever been to a buffet, an all-you-can-eat buffet, or a place where you can get different samples at a time? Now, I'm a Taurus. I used to like to pile my plate, but by the time I was eating, or have eaten, right, I got full and I looked at the rest of the food that was on my plate. I'm like, why did I do that? So the next time I went to a buffet, I did a little at a time. And you know, the funny part is you get more out of a little at a time than just piling it up. So if that's any significance to you in metaphor, hey, take it, run with it. Whatever you're doing is going to require your creativity, illustration, writing, drawing, anything that you put your hands to in creating is going to grow very successful. You're going to be very bountiful in that, but it's requiring you to take that one leap of faith, that one action. I'm telling you, I tapped into this on the 22nd. And I believe that was starting the Gemini season. I had a beautiful Aries brother of mine wear 22 shirt. And I'm like, why am I keep looking at the number 22? I'm thinking Taurus, right? Second house. But I said, no, something about 22. So then again, I started looking into the signs. And I recognized that, 22 is the season in which Gemini occurs. May 22nd is when Gemini season starts. So I said, no wonder. So you may have been thinking about that. Again, we were looking at when I was timing when to start. It said 3:22, like 3 minutes and 22 seconds passed before I actually started with you guys. So again, 3, communication, 22 is your season. Whatever you're about to do is going to connect to not just you, but many people. Many people. So trust that. Know that. Okay, so let's get into your presence. Wow. Okay. Spouse. Trust that. Trust that. So, Gemini. And look, even though I said I'm a Taurus, my Mercury, which is your planet of communication, is in Aries. So, okay. I mentioned Libra earlier, right? So, air sign. Do know that you have different elements in you. You have different zodiac signs in you. Gemini, your opposite is Sagittarius. So, they're all about going, okay? So, you're going to be tapping into your fire element this year. Or, not this year. Oh, maybe. But you'll be starting in your season. So if you're wondering why you're getting this heat to start making things happen, it's because you're maybe you're tapping into your Sagittarius house. If you feel that you're being more logical right now or level-headed, like you're exuding like a Libra type of personality or energy, Libra's opposite sign is Aries. So that would explain why mentioning Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry was a significance. Because again, even though Chuck Berry is a Libra, his opposite sign is Aries. So again, you may be starting to tap into your fire element. So what you may be thinking about is what I'm going to do going to also be understanding of a spouse relationship? Yes, it will. If you go after your dreams, or if you go not even after your dreams. If you go to do your dreams, because going after it means that you feel that you still need some more answers. You don't know, no more answers. You have the answers. It's inside of you. When you are growing what you are loving to do in the world, why would it not attract spouses to you? Because you're in your element. It's like, would you rather do things that you don't love while you're married or having that connection to someone? Or would you rather have a connection with another person when you're doing things that you love? Wouldn't that feel more full, like a fulfillment? So the full-time job won't feel like a full-time job. It just feel like, I got a feeling. Ooh, I don't know. So trust and have faith that whichever you're starting will bring your spouse to you, will bring that significant other to you, because you're doing what you love. Okay? And from that, let's see. Wow, that will mend any conflicts that you have with another person, whether it be the opposite sex or the same sex. Again, I don't know who is in the library with me. I love all people. I'm very open-minded. I've been around. Even though I'm 35, doesn't mean I haven't seen the world in different ways. So whoever's watching, masculine and feminine, male, male, female, female, it does not matter. We all need love, right? Whatever you're starting is going to mend the conflict. Maybe when we have conflicts with a person that we care about, it could be where we don't feel complete in what we're doing in our reality. Yet when we feel connected to the things that we do in our life, it changes our perception of our relationships, even to the point where our partners look at us differently. Like, wow, I didn't know that's what you wanted to do. Because then it leaves that open doorway for conversations, okay? From that mending, that's going to be the medicine for both you and your partner. Or for the people in your life that maybe didn't understand what you were doing. Now they're going to understand and overstand why your movements are starting to matter to even them. It's helping them to be motivated. But it started with you, Gemini, to go. Okay? So let's see what your energies are going to be from the angels cards. Those are your presents, okay? This is your energy from the angels. Okay? So your energy that you're going to be starting in June. Wow. So we got 1 + 5, that's 6. So you're in your house again. And you notice, mentioning the Aries, you're going to be taking action. And you're making changes. And from that, you may wonder, is your ego, maybe this is something that you have already done before in the past, right? But now you're reviving it and you're seeing how to make it well-rounded. And being an artist myself, I could say when I have gone back to something that I'm revising, I got these old memories of when it did not work and the struggles I had to have when creating and facing people, taking the materials that I did create, and all these things happen. And now when I look back, I'm like, you know what? I'm happy those things happen, because it makes you a lot wiser, Gemini. It will make you a lot smarter in how you start to ground what you're growing. So you'll know how to protect your art. You'll know how to pace yourself when creating. You'll know how to, again, connect the dots and saying, okay, when this did not work, what was happening? So you'll be able to go back and not have resentment, but you'll be able to go back and say, oh, I get it now. That had to happen for me to know how to shield it and protect it better. If this was in regards to your personality, was it all about the endurance and keep going? Now you're seeing that pacing yourself would keep you in the race longer. So if you had to go back to the past to see how you did it, it's okay. Don't stay there though. Use it as like a movie scene. When we watch a movie, what do? We notice things before maybe others in the auditorium or audience would notice. Like, oh, I know what that's about to be. And people are like, what you talking about? You'll see. And then when they watch the movie a little longer, they're like, oh, how did you know that part though? You've been around, Gemini. So you know now. Okay? What you're going to embody. So if you feel an illusion of being trapped this time around, you're not. The seeds that you are planting is going to start sprouting out. So that was felt. Whatever, and I'm getting shaky hands. So whatever you're doing, it's going to make you feel nervous a little bit. Probably even scared. And I'm not saying it in the sense like you're not going to start it. But like this feels so serious that it's shaking your nervous system. It's rallying up everything in your body to keep moving. This is how you know this is something special, when your body is reacting to this new start. So again, you're going to start seeing your seeds that you have planted maybe in the past 7 years or 7 months. Again, 7, Libra. Okay, I'm about to do Libra after you. So definitely check that out, okay? It's going to be successful. It's definitely how people are going to watch you or notice you or recognize you, Gemini. Oh my God, hands are shaking. You are a magician. You are making things happen. And you're seeing that this does matter to you and why you're making it happen. People are looking at you move in that element. They see you as magical in a sense where whatever moves you, not only are you making it happen, it is happening. And that's a marvelous thing to see. Okay? You are the first. Again, you're the first to show, and being the first will allow others to want to step out and become the first in their own creativeness. Okay? You have the resources. Again, if you're wondering, oh, do I need a certain type of money? Do I need to be in a certain type of position to get this going? No. You have the right stuff. Look at everything that does not require money that had you created before. I learned from a beautiful Gemini artist before. He taught me a valuable lesson. I thought I had to buy a lot of things to get things going. He's like, what is in front of you? Well, I wasn't I didn't believe I was an artist, like an actual illustrator or painter, right? He says, well, let's see what's in your refrigerator. Okay, I'm like, what is wrong with him? I thought something was maddening about him at first. He said, oh, you got coffee? I'm like, yeah. And mind you, I'm drinking coffee now. He said, let's use your coffee beans. I said, what? And maybe every artist knows this, and maybe they don't. He's like, okay, we're going to put a little bit of water into the coffee grind, the flakes. I said, all right. And it became brown, of course. Then we just got a blank piece of paper just to start with. It was a line. It could have been any paper pretty much. And then I had like 99-cent paintbrushes. And did you know he showed me how to draw with just the coffee beans? And I said, well, where did you learn this? He said, well, I wanted to go to art school, but I couldn't as much. So what I did was look at what I could make out of paint. And that's one of them. I was like, wow. So if that's any significance to you, anything around you, you can make into something else. You have that Midas touch. Something about the King of Pentacles. Like, again, you're going to be grounded. You're going to be very kingly. So, wow. And that would explain this person. Either this could be a Aries or a person that has an Aries-like energy where it's going to be people around you, Gemini, that's going to have this active, they're very active. They go after the things that they want and they get it. That's a fire element. But it's, yes, it's going to be a fire element. I'm describing what fire people are. I'm not sure all the way, but I've been around a couple fire signs to see that type of pattern. When you recognize these type of people that are action goers, they're going to recognize that you also bring out an element within them that they weren't sure that they had, which is their emotions. From them seeing you be moved to go in this element, they're going to want to show that they're tenderhearted and empathetic and patient and loving. Maybe, again, this person could have been too grounded or very fiery, like, which is very good for them because that's their element. But yet, from seeing you make changes, they're tapping into different elements that make them want to change, which is probably their emotions. So they're going to express how you make them feel by moving in the way that you feel is right for you. Okay, Gemini? Let's see why this is. Wow. So they're going to come with the Two of Cups. Whoever this is, and I kept feeling something about King of Pentacles. This person could either be an Aries or they have Aries in their chart, you know what I mean, action-packed. And they could be very grounded like a Taurians. Taurus energy or Virgo, Capricorn as well. That they have this element of being very grounded, knowing how to manage their materials or know how to manage money in a certain way. Yet, again, it took an air sign to show me how to bring out that creativity. And I'm a Taurus. So Taurus is all about beauty. But how do you think a Venetian learned how to bring out beauty? Could have been from the planet of Mercury, your sign. I believe so. So this person is going to talk to you, or you're going to talk to this person in your world about these things. And what you will find is that whatever you're going to talk about is worth it, because it's going to make you understand why moving in your element matters. Okay? You're going to have the opportunity, you're going to embody this. From seeing your seed sprout, you're going to have the opportunity to take another level of action. And it's going to be it's something about whatever action you're taking is going to help abroad. So again, you are you are of communication, of broadcasting, movies, anything that requires other people to observe or attract. It is going to reach a lot of people. And again, oh wow, I said the king, but again, now you have the Queen of Earth. So this person is going to, this can be very much a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. They're going to show you how you can take your opportunity to the next level. That would explain why you may have to talk to a Taurus, and Earth sign's opposite sign is water. So again, you may be talking to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and they're all about using their intuition. So that can be very helpful for you. And again, the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These three elements will show you why what you're doing does matter, not just to you, but to others in your environment. Okay? And this, wow, the 9th house, Sagittarius. We were just talking about Sagittarius. Stand up for your beliefs. Do not give up, though. Stand up for your beliefs is not necessary. However, you may have this energy to stand up because, for one, you're starting something, so that requires you to stand and to make those steps. But know, or now you're starting to figure out that Everything has a purpose. So if this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. I leave a treasure inside the description box below. Look in there. You may see something that is of worth to you. If you would like to get a one-on-one reading with me by video, because I do readings by video or by phone, where you can actually hear my voice and I can hear your voice, and I talk totally different when I'm on the phone. Reach out to me. All the information is in the description box below. I love you. I will see you on the other side.